freshman year, just wasn't quite the right fit, so decided to come here to Louisville and turned down Coach Rick Pitino once coming out of high school, couldn't do it again. So,
well, I asked the question because I looked. Obviously, you had your transfer year where you sat out. So, as that deep three goes, and a really good start for Darius Washington. Was there to go on the line to win it. Now he has a TBT title on his mind. He's short on this three, and here comes Team Diesel. A 7-0 start, though, for DRC. There's a two-hand jam.
Find that rhythm.
Batted up in the air, recovered by Washington. Now a spin move and a fade away from the elbow in the VTB United League. A lot of overseas talent in TBT, and now here is the run out for Stanton Kidd.
And that's what you got to do in these TBT games, is you got to try to get as many easy baskets as you can. You don't want to come down and have to try to beat a set defense every time. And that time, a great job by Team Diesel and Stanton Kidd getting out in the break and getting the easiest basket. And again, opportunity again for B.J. Johnson.
B.J. Johnson, hammer time!
Jarrell Eddy, the former Virginia Tech great, missing the corner three there. And again, we see Darius Washington being really aggressive. Continue to play as long as that body will allow.
Kick to the corner off the fake baseline drive, hanging in the air and finishing Amari Archibald.
Some of these guys are in their early and mid-30s, so
yes,
not in the shape they used to be in when they were 22 and able to play 40 minutes a game.
Paul Harrison can't connect. And no, there is a ton of strategy that's being played by both these teams. Miles, all three of these. Isaiah Miles with a couple buckets in a row. You said it, played at St. Joe's. Now with Hapoel Tel Aviv in Israel. But an open floor nature to this one. Plenty of opportunities for buckets like that one. That one deflected downstairs here. Shot clock at 10. Great defensive activity by DRC. They get a stop. Beamer with the catch. Got it.
And a great outlet pass. That time pushing the pace, and Will Cherry getting called for the foul.
Crossover, baseline drive, stuffed by Johnson. There's B.J. Johnson doing what he does best. Oh, beautiful backdoor pass and finished off. That was Team Diesel basketball. Isaiah Miles, league that began operating in 2018. Pull up is good for DRC. Amari Archibald. And folks, the number 8 seed is up by 8 here. And David, now it feels like more than just the start of the game. It feels like DRC, as that three goes, at the number 8 seed. Off the pick and roll, and that bank shot by Harrison a little bit off. Team Diesel overseen by Shaquille O'Neal. He wanted to get involved in this and put a championship team together. There's Will Cherry.
Team Diesel just got to figure out something on the defensive end if they want to take the lead back in this basketball game.
Corner three, catch and shoot, swishes home.
Talking about Team DRC and how well they got off to a good start, but Team Diesel not going to go away anytime soon. We know that.
Beamer. Great off-ball movement by Bryce Beamer.
All three of his baskets have been off of just great movement away from the basketball, just not standing still, and great job by his teammates of finding him at the right time when he's open.
Bryce Beamer out of Francis Marion University. There's a two-hand jam for Team Diesel. Playing cornerback in TBT. DRC. Final seconds here of the first half. Harrison thought about it. 2 down to 1 with a prayer, and it went! It went at the horn!
But give Team DRC credit, just can't have come in so far and executing their game plan. Again, we see one-on-one isolation basketball. Paul Harrison with the tough bank shot.
Alumni team Jacob Poland has 14 at the half.
That's no surprise. Jacob Poland, terrific college player in his own right. And again, Paul Harrison putting on a show here. Switching it up here defensively, going a little 2-3 zone. Paul Harrison with the heat check.
Paul Harrison is on fire.
I loved the move there by Team Diesel, switching it up and go a little 2-3 zone. But Paul Harrison with the answer on the step-out 18-footer from the left corner.
Paul Harrison went to North Greenville.
But again, Team Diesel sticking with that zone, a little bit of a 2-3 matchup zone element to it, but great ball movement by Team DRC.
Woo! Daylon Guy gets in on the action. Now this really feels alive.
And it does not matter what Team Diesel does right now defensively. Team DRC has had the answer, and a much-needed answer by Will Cherry in a quick timeout.
57-49, DRC on top. They have been led by Bryce Beamer and Paul Harrison with a combined 26 points. That floater goes. David, it's almost as if when Harrison hit that buzzer beater to end the first half, that sparked him into thinking, you know what, it's time for me to show off my jump shot making ability, because he didn't show it before then that he's got a shot.
Yeah, and made 2 to start the third quarter here, and we see a turnover.
That's picked up, and on the other end it goes. Will Cherry gets Team Diesel within 2.
And a quick 6-0 run here by Team Diesel coming out of that timeout. You would expect from a team of this high caliber and the expectation level being so high, and Stan Cromartie choosing to let his guys continue to play.
Shot clock didn't reset. Harrison got it! The dancing bear again! Not want to be out of this tournament in the first round. They had expectations to win this thing. Corner triple is good! And 1 second difference between shot and game here. Big ending to quarter number 3 coming.
No question. 1 possession game here. And
March is off. They can hold it for the final shot if they'd like, but they've been running all day. Why stop now? All the way to the cup. Joel Awich. Now that's picked off by Guy. My goodness. Guy gives it off for 3. It's just short for Washington. Extra opportunity, 3 seconds. Down to 2 to beat the horn.
Well, we've got about 5 minutes here before we get to the Elam ending. A lot of contact there and an unbelievable finish by B.J. Johnson, who's slow to get up. Surprised there wasn't a foul called on that play, but a great finish. But these last couple of minutes are huge. Great pass there by Deshaun Munson for the easy dunk underneath by Kenny Jones. And all of a sudden, this game has gotten chaotic.
Eddie from a different area code.
World that has highly, highly competitive basketball, and you can see the skill level a lot of these guys is still very, very high. And B.J. Johnson being one of them, getting downhill to his left hand, and there's been a one-man wrecking crew offensively here for Team Diesel, who all of a sudden out of nowhere has a 1-point lead here with 7 minutes to go in this game.
An entry flipped up, no good. Extra opportunity, that one is laid in. Deshaun Munson.
I have a feeling this is going to be a terrific finish.
Yes. Eddie, catch and shoot, got it! Jarrell Eddie has been big as this game has gone on.
For Team DRC continue to play through Paul Harrison and Gerard Vaughn, and a great move there by Deshaun Munson, a little up and under.
Basketball league. This Team DRC has a couple of players from it. They can really flat out play. That's a runner that's in and out, and now this one's flipped out to Dalen Guy, who hit a big 3 earlier. Crossover by Munson. Munson!
Even the Ville, one of the heavy favorites as well, as we see Jarrell Eddie missing that 3.
Now Kidd, Stanton Kidd.
The way this one is going, it's going to be pretty much first team to score 8 points, I have a feeling, as we see Dalen Guy with the answer. And just back and forth, this game continues to be here with just over 30 seconds left before our Elam ending.
Scramble for it here. Corner 3 is swished home. They won't call time when this hits 4 because they're down 2 here, DRC. Would imagine Diesel does if they get a miss, but Guy connects!
But again, if you're Team DRC, where are you going here? Get Paul Harrison and Deshaun Munson in a little two-man game here.
Munson with the runner, got it.
Yeah, great move there.
He's the dancing bear of TBT, and he's got game. He wins it! Team DRC is staying at TBT!